and welcome into Whispers Parlor. Before we get started and I can give you any services today, I have to do a quick screening to confirm you're human. This is just store policy that me as the manager I came up with to try and protect my assets. Just store policy. We've had lots of incidents in the past of either robots or aliens from outer space coming in and disrupting my business. And every time I call the police, they always tell me that there's no verifiable evidence, but I know what I see. And I just like protecting myself. And this is the only way I can do it since, law enforcement doesn't seem to believe me. So before we get started with anything, I have some questions I need to ask, and just answer them honestly, and you'll be all taken care of. Let me pull up my file. Okay. Question number 1. What is your full name? And do you know how that name came to be? Like if it was a family name or... Okay. How old are you? What's your birthday? Okay. Question number 3. What is the earliest memory that you have that you can recall? You don't remember? You have to have something. Unless you are programmed to say that. Okay. What is your favorite smell or scent? Okay. Oops. Next question. How do you know when you're happy? Okay. Next question. How do you know, or how can you tell when you're happy? Okay, that's a little vague. Can we give it a little bit? Okay. Okay. On the other end of things, what would you say loneliness feels like, or how would you describe loneliness? That sounds like a ChatGPT answer. Just saying. Next question. When is the last time that you have cried? What did you cry about? Okay. Next question. Do you have a favorite person, and who is your favorite person? Okay. Next question is, why do humans make good friends? Okay. In your mind or your opinion, what would you say makes someone a good person? Okay. Have you ever been or felt embarrassed? And if so, how would you describe the feeling or phenomenon of it? And I don't know if I would say it that way, but to each their own. Okay. If someone that you loved forgot you and forgot who you are, how would you feel about it? And like, how would you go about the situation? Like, what would you say or do? Okay. Do you think that your memories can or do change over time? Is it because your software is updating? No. Okay. Okay. Next question. What is your favorite season and why? I love fall. I love fall. Question 15. Why do people keep old photographs? Do you keep old photographs, or do you have like a memory that, okay, do you have any on you? Typical. Okay. If you could relive one day of your life, which day would it be and why? Okay. Next question. Do you ever talk to yourself? Just to like, right? I can't talk. To vent or like problem solve? And what do you most typically do it for? Okay. Have you ever felt homesick? Are you feeling homesick from a different planet? No. Just being away from home. Where is home? Okay. What do you think happens to people when they die? I know it's philosophical, but like, just curious. Okay. Do you dream? Do you have dreams often when you sleep? And what are your dreams usually about? Okay. Have you ever had a dream that felt more real and like true than what was actually happening in real life? Like deja vu, but even stronger. Okay. Oops. Would you ever say that you feel like you're a different person than you were a year ago? Was it a software update? Was it, I don't know, something within your spaceship? No, just like a move. Okay. Okay. What does love feel like? Why do humans enjoy music? Okay. Next question. What would you miss most if you had to leave Earth forever? Say to return to like Mars or Jupiter or something. Is that why you came in the first place? Have you ever felt like someone's watching you when no one else is there? Okay. do you trust your own memories and, feel like they're all real and none of them are fabricated or like programmed into you? Like came from like first-hand accounts. Okay. Question 28. If all of your memories disappeared, let's say your like flash drive system or whatever gets cleared, do you think you would still be you or who you are today? Okay. Is that a plane or is that your spacecraft coming to get you? Am I in danger? Okay. I believe you. Have you ever looked in the mirror and not recognized yourself for a moment? If I told you that you've taken this questionnaire before, what would you say? Like, would you remember? You think I'm crazy? That's what they all say. But I'm safe. Okay. Why do humans fear being forgotten? Do you believe that you have a human soul? Okay. Does the number 7 mean anything to you? Like the number 7? Okay. Do you remember arriving here today, and what was your intent of coming? Yeah, if you're a human, I could totally do that. Do you have inspo pics? Have you ever noticed any missing time? You don't even know what that means. Okay. In your opinion, what makes someone human? Okay. And going off of that, are you absolutely certain that you are one of them? Okay. And lastly, before we finish, is there anything you would like to tell me about the others? You don't even know who the others are. Okay. I'm just going to take some notes for myself so this can stay in your files so I know how to proceed. So just sit there and relax and don't use laser beams or anything. results are not very decisive, so I'm going to do a manual scan myself. So, for safety, and I'm just going to scan your face and come to a conclusion of if you're safe and human or either a robot.